I originally had a completely different video in mind. Scratch that. I had a completely different video finished. It was done. It was perfect. It was my favorite. I was so proud of it. It was the most amazing video I think I've edited up to this point. I'm trying really hard this year to get my editing on par and be really good and just really bring stuff out that I'm proud of. That video has been lost. It went off to war and dead. So, instead, we're going to continue with a different video that I have filmed, which was a video that I had planned on sharing. It just wasn't the video I planned this week. I will be refilming the video that I had for this week later, much later, because I have people in it that aren't here. So, once I get that done, I'll let you know. But for now, we're gonna finish this video out.
So apparently I also lost the initial intro to this video, in which I showed my sketches and original ideas for these t-shirts. So for these shirts I am using different inside jokes from a D&D playthrough that I did with some friends and my husband. And so the very first shirt is my pet from the game. He was a gnoll, and I found him, and instead of killing him like any normal person would, I decided to keep him and pretend that he was a dog. And eventually we got a collar for him that was magic and showed him to be a bear dog. I don't like bear dogs, so in my mind he always kind of looked like my dog, which is a hound. So to mix between the bear dog and the hound, I decided to go with a Saint Bernard, and it turned out way cuter than I thought it would. I've never painted a dog before, so to do it this cute was super fun. So that's what this shirt is, and I'll let you keep watching it.
This shirt, by far, of the three, is my favorite because Name was my favorite character. He was my pet, and I loved him. And he died. Why does everybody die? So we've got R.I.P., and we have his face, and Name. And as you can see, we've got a thing above the A. I don't know if that's actually what would it be above the A. It's just what I've always put above it, for it to be Name, because they literally named him Name. And then 2017, because that's when he died. This came out way cuter than I thought it would, because I'd never done dog before. Never painted a dog. But he is wicked stinking cute. And I love it.
The joke for this shirt was that we had a character who had a bunch of scrolls of different genitalia of different townsfolk. And for this particular scroll, every time he opened it, somebody would say the name Gerard, because apparently Gerard's genitalia were well known. For this shirt, I decided to not paint a real penis on a t-shirt, because where and when would I wear that? So I decided to go censored and do the kind of Sims block of censorship with the different tones of the skin, but not actually showing anything. And yeah, so this is just a scroll with a censored penis on it with the name Gerard above it. So that's that shirt.
Obviously, this is the Gerard shirt. Says Gerard. I put the penis, the censored penis, over too far on the scroll instead of centering it. I didn't realize it while I was doing it, that I had put it this way instead of just like here. But that's okay, because I made it look as if it was part of our mission to find out who this person was. So I put name, question mark, height is 5'10.5", occupation is a question mark. It says may work for a gang of children at a bar, because Gerard worked for a gang of children at a bar. And then most people seem to think it may be Gerard, because every time, like I said, we opened it, people were like, oh, Gerard? So yep, that's the Gerard shirt.
For this particular shirt, I was inspired by a character that we had that was an elf who was deaf. And every single time anything happened, he would say, "Hi, I'm Thrace Elfman, let's get out of here." So it became a really popular joke, so every single time, just about that he spoke, he said it. My original plan was to paint an elf profile, but I'm not good at painting people. I'm really not good at trying to paint them on shirts, so I scrapped that idea, and I was going to scrap this shirt entirely, but my husband asked me why I didn't just do a speech bubble. And I was like, oh, well, duh, that's a good idea. I'll just do that. And here I am checking Hulu, and now I'm playing, I think, A Handmaid's Tale as I paint this shirt. That or it's Family Guy, because I always watch Family Guy. Who knows? Anyway, so that's the idea behind this shirt. And yeah. Keep watching it, because that's what it's here for.
This is the Thrace Elfman tee. As you can see, I did not end up doing the elf face. And I was gonna completely scrap the entire cat. I was going to completely scrap the entire shirt. Harley, don't. Harley, don't. Damn it. I should have waited. I was gonna scrap the entire shirt, but my husband's like, why don't you just do a speech bubble with what he says in it? So that's what I did. I think it's really cool. I like that it's more worn looking than the other ones are, because I didn't wash it before I put the letters on. Like, if I wanted it to look better, I probably should have done a coat of white, washed it, another coat of white, washed it, and then done the black, and then washed it again, and depending on how it looked, then do another coat of black. But I like that it's worn. I think it looks like a vintage comic. I think it's cool. So it says, hi, I'm Thrace Elfman. Let's get out of here. If you're new here, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. It's nice to see you. You look great. Just so you know. Like that whole natural, or oh, is it makeup? I don't know. I can't see you. Either way, you look great. I think y'all are awesome. That's why I call you beauties. You're beautiful. Anyway, moving on. If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time a video comes up. And one of these days, if you hit that bell, you'll be notified when the video is brought back to life. It'll be a zombie. Anyway, love you guys. I'll see you next week.